Hey everybody! Welcome back to ArtSpace Online. It's your ArtSpace teacher, Jessica. I'm sure that you guys are excited to do some more art this week. I know you just got done watching Lydia's video on handmade translucency paper. I'm sure that was exciting. Just finding different colored papers and pattern paper around your house and creating this really cool translucent paper that the light will filter through and give you some really exotic colors and whatnot. Well, today we're going to be learning about shadow art, and I know in our previous video we touched on it a little bit with our shadow puppet. Well, today we're going to be focusing on building shadows out of objects that you can find around your house and just creating a really unique shadow on a plain surface like a wall or even inside of a box if you have it, using a light source. All the materials you're going to be needing today are any objects that you can find around your house to help build up your shadows. And what I mean by build up your shadows is we're going to be using these objects to actually create a silhouette of the shadow. And I'm going to show you some artists, Tim Noble and Sue Webster. They're both a collaborative art making duo, and they create silhouettes and shadows using found objects. As you can see in this first one, they created a shadow of two people sitting back to back to one another, literally out of trash. I mean, that's kind of amazing if you ask me. And the next one, they did the same thing with trash on sticks to create the two profiles of the people's faces. And one of my favorite ones they do is the city landscape. As you can see in the image, they just set up a bunch of boxes and canned goods, things that you can find in your pantry, on a table and shine the light source upon it, and they created a city landscape. And then the next one, you can see they created this kind of creepy silhouette of this man and this contraption kind of with like an arm hanging off of it, just using things that they find around the house, you know, if that's recycled materials or sticks, boxes, empty cans, bottles like that. Another cool thing that you can do also is use wire to create words. I'm sure this is probably going to be very difficult, but I encourage you guys to take the challenge and try this technique out as well. There's another one as well. As you can see, it's kind of neat how they can get the words like that just using the wire. And then if you still have your little shadow characters from the previous one, you can also incorporate that into the silhouette you're going to be making. And then the last one I thought was really neat is they put all these blocks of wood pieces on the wall, and depending on where your light source is, if whether that's the flashlight on your phone or an actual flashlight, or if you have a flood lamp, any light source, even your ceiling fan light, just depending on how the light's shining down and how it interacts with the objects on the wall and what's blocking it, can cast a silhouette like that. Alright, now as you can see behind me, I have some objects that I have. I have a vase, some flowers, a lint roller, some tape, I got my Lucky chopsticks, and a box, and I'm going to be creating a shadow silhouette myself. Alright guys, as you can see, I set up my objects on my chair up against my wall, and I think it turned out really well. I think it kind of looks like the silhouette of a person holding up a stick or like a sword, and I thought the flowers would be really neat sitting on top of the vase to create hair, and the vase I used to create the silhouette of the head. And just building up these objects, you can tell that I managed to get the silhouette of what I think is a person holding up something. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, if you guys feel confident enough, I would love for you guys to go out, find some objects around your house, and build up your shadow silhouettes. And I'm looking forward to seeing them Friday. Alright guys, I hope you had fun doing this lesson. Please take lots of pictures. We would love to see them, and I will see you guys Friday. Bye!